Today we have the Edifier R2000DBs. Now these are Bluetooth, these are optical link, and this works via 3.5mm jack. Talk about 3.5mm jack, we do have them here. So basically we've got dual phono or RCA cables, which is about 1.5 meters of cable, which means that you can connect CD, DVD, Blu-ray, computer, or anything that's got a phono or RCA jack. You can connect that to the back of the device and then connect it to the right hand side of the Bluetooth speaker, or the actual amplifier speaker that has the control of the power, which is plugged into the back of the actual right hand side speaker. But anyway, we've got another RCA cable, and we've also got another 3.5mm jack, and this connects into the iPod, the tablet, the Samsung phone. Any device that's got a 3.5mm jack output will be able to connect through from that, and this connects to the RCA or phono cables into the back of the right hand side. And this is quite long, as you can hide it into the background inside the speakers as bookshelf speakers, or in the kitchen, or in the living room, or your bedroom, wherever you want to put them, you can do that. And then you also got the optical link. Look at the size of that. That's a long cable as well. And it's got like these little bubble ends as well, and you can pull them off, and it keeps it all nice and safe. And what it is that light passes through the cable, which is like sound, and that's how you get the music. I don't know how it works. That's all science. Wow. So now we've got the remote control. Works with a 2025 CR battery, and it lasts for about 3 years. It's got a mute button, it's got a power on and off button, it's got a volume up and down rocker volume, so you can turn the sound down, turn it up to the maximum. You got option button as well, so you can go from 3.5mm jack to optical link to Bluetooth. It also has a Bluetooth button if you want to just swap from DVD, Blu-ray rewriter straight to Bluetooth, like my phone, because I'm going to show you when I demonstrate and stuff like that. You've got a Bluetooth button there, and then you also got line in, line two, and you've got classic and dynamic as well, so you can change the different sound technologies are in the world. Anyway, on the back, so when you've got line one and line two, you can have like a CD player in one and a DVD player in another, or you can have a laptop in one and then have a Blu-ray in another. Whatever you want, it's up to you. You've got that covered. Okay, as you can tell, it's connected up by Bluetooth already, so my phone is wireless and everything is connected straight away, and it's quite awesome. But let's talk about the aesthetics of the actual speakers itself. It comes with a nice grille front as well, and it's got these lovely pins there, and they're solid. And the speaker, if I can pick it up, it weighs quite a bit actually. Both speakers weigh quite a bit. And this is not with, this one hasn't even got the amplifier or anything in. This one does, so this will be slightly heavier. But anyway, these speakers are 60 watts. So they're 30 watt here, 30 watt here, and that's how it works out. So he's got a tweeter and a 5-inch dome as well for the bass, and then obviously the tweets for the high end and the clarity of sound. It's not going to be like studio sound speakers, so please don't leave that in the comments down below. Are these studio speakers? No, they're not. Studio speakers sound more of a raw, rugged sound. This sounds more enhanced and digitally enhanced at the same time, which means that the manufacturer would have pushed up maybe the bass a little bit, and then obviously the tweeter and stuff, it will sound a bit more enhanced. So it will sound like, it'll sound like Dolby Pro Logic, where that's all digitally enhanced and stuff like that. So it's not raw sound. Raw sound is like me speaking and the speaker comes out and you can hear the sss. With digital sound it sounds different. But anyway, other than that, nice little fronts as well for the covers, so you can have them on and off. It's got Edifier written there, it's got Edifier written on there, and we can take this one off as well, and it just comes off really nice. You've got nice Allen key screws as well, and the whole thing just looks really nice. It looks like a sort of leather sort of, I don't know, coverings over the actual speaker. Now what I don't like about it straight away, and this is why this is included, is because this is a piano finish. So you're there polishing, but I suppose once you polished it and you put it up out the way, it looks really nice. As you can see, it looks really nice. I haven't really polished it that well. But anyway, on the back of the speaker as well, you've got this funky cable. And this cable is 2 meters and a bit long, so that means you can space them out, because that's what you're meant to do with speakers, but you can have them close together. We're going to do like a sound test with them close together and obviously apart. There's a lot of things to take into account how you want these to sound. They're obviously going to sound different from how I'm going to be playing them now. I'm using a hollow table, but a hollow wall as well, so they might sound a bit more bassier, but you're not going to get the full the relaxing sound of my pleasuring sounds. So that is one speaker. The other speaker has got knobs here. So you got a bass, volume input, bass and treble. So you can control your bass and treble quite easy, just going up and down. On the other Edifier speakers, they normally have like a volume rocker or a bass and treble, and you can keep moving it around forever and ever and ever. With this, it actually stops and you know where you are. I've done it with the volume. No, with the volume, it still keeps going. And I'm guessing that you can press the button there and you'll be able to mute it and then unmute it. And you can't do anything with them. And that's where your line in and line out is to play your DVDs and all that and your Blu-rays. And this is where you will put your optical link in there. You take this out and put it in. And you can also turn it on and off. So make sure that you know what I'm saying. You can turn it on and off from the back. So if you've got it placed near the wall, remember that you've got to get your hands into the background. It also has rubber feet and it feels near enough impossible to actually move off the table. But at least it's got rubber feet. So it means that it's going to take a bit of absorption. And it's going to be sounding quite good quality, I think, at 60 watts. Every Edifier speaker that I've tested, it seems pretty good, other than a few of them. But I like these bookshelf speakers. Edifier go all out and make some really decent speakers. But anyway, let's test it out. I think I'm going to test them with the covers first, and then we'll test them without the covers. So I started testing these speakers already, and I use Spotify, because obviously Spotify has a lot more higher bit rate than what it is for YouTube, but YouTube is what I can do now without any getting copyright strikes. I'll probably play like 30 seconds of some song, but I've tested quite a few tracks, a bit of rock, a bit of hip hop, a bit of R&B, a bit of pop, and it sounds okay, but I'll give you my opinion at the end of the actual review. But at the moment, I'm going to play one of the YouTube videos where I've got no copyright like songs on there, and I can play it out to you, and then I'm going to gradually get it louder and louder till it actually distorts, so you can see whether the speakers are going to be for you or not. The bass and treble are up full blast straight away, and then I'm going to gradually just do the volume. So here we go.
Try to breathe, call you 7:22 AM. Love the tone of your voice in the morning. I'm falling in love with you.
So now I'm going to try it with the covers off. Bling, bling. Let's start that again. Sorry to blow your ears up again. Sorry. Oh, it just jumped straight to volume. So this is nothing. And yeah, it goes straight in. Okay. Gradually getting louder. That's really loud. That's really loud. So that's going through Bluetooth at the moment and all of that. What did you guys think? I want to hear your comments down below. What you thought that you heard, what the left and the right sounded like. Was it good clarity? Was it not good clarity? My opinion is, now I've tested it already with Spotify, and I found that the bass was slightly edging a little bit of a distortion. The sound sounded a bit muddy together. The highs were a little bit too peaky and hisky. It was like, it felt a little bit annoying to hear. Like when you hear like guitars being rubbed back and forwards like a violin or something like that, you could hear it. But then it was like it went well over the pitch. And as you heard as well, when I turned up the speakers really like full blast, obviously it started to distort a little bit. And also the sound went down, and then obviously it compensated for the bass. But it still sounded muffled, and this is what I mean by studio. In studio speakers don't do that. They just sound whatever it's hearing, it will come out like that. With digital, it tries to make it sound as good and clean as possible. The speakers, I'd probably say about a good 7.5 out of 10 for the sound quality. I've heard better Edifier speakers. These are like between £165 to £200, and I feel that you can get better Edifier speakers for that price, or even other speakers. But the look of them aesthetically looks very pleasing to the eye, very stylish, weighty as well, and great overall great build. And you can actually put like 2 devices at the same time. Actually, you can put a Bluetooth on, and then you can have an optical link out, and then you can have another 2 devices like a Blu-ray or a laptop that connects through RCA or phono plugs. These don't sound too bad for what they are. They're like 60 watts. But yeah, if you thought this video was helpful, give me likes. If not, dislike it, leave a comment, subscribe, share, follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and I don't know whatever else, any other social media platforms that are out there. But anyway, leave your comments down below. What you tell me what you thought about them. But for my opinion, I'll give it a 7, a 7.5 if I'm being generous. But I would recommend these if you want them for bookshelf speakers, just so you can just literally listen to some music. And if you're an audiophile head, these speakers are not for you. But if you're not an audiophile head and you just want to listen to music, you just want to play it, these will be there for you. It doesn't go super quiet. It doesn't have a gradual build, but you pay for what you get. Anyway, links in the description where you can buy this, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.